Alrighty, we're back. So while Dustin gets set up, Brad, did you see that The Expanse just finished shooting season 4?
Finished shooting season 4?
I haven't even finished season 3.
Yeah, I haven't finished watching season 3 yet.
Well, it's on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm only to see episode 9. We were having the same conversation last night
Yeah,
with Doug Archer.
at the camp out. You guys are all a little ahead of me though. I think I'm only on like episode 6 or 7.
I cannot wait because I've read all the books, and book 4 is very different from the rest of the books.
Like storyline or just like different characters or?
Do you want a spoiler? Because I'll spoil it.
Well, no, you don't have to tell me what's gonna happen.
It's a different setting for our crew.
I see.
But it's still the same people.
It's still the same people, yeah.
Okay. They're not like pulling the Doctor Who thing where it's like the same people but it's not, or some other weird thing like
and
that.
a different gender.
Yeah. Oops. Can they see my ships? There you go. Okay.
Barely. Maybe.
Yeah, they're all about to move into action here. Is this one of your ships? What is this?
That's a station.
What is it? I thought this was a free-for-all.
It's this display.
It's just there for
scenery.
looking good.
It's scenery.
Alright, battle cruiser.
Okay. I think that's about as good as it's going to get right now. We are live to 0 viewers.
All right.
Yeah, that was my fault. I think I knew we weren't serious when I ran into the door. Alright, got a battle cruiser, got my heavy cruiser. And 2 destroyers? Or was it a light cruiser and 2 destroyers?
Light cruiser and 2 destroyers.
Okay, so light cruiser and 2 destroyers. I don't know what kind of variation should there be in here. Just go like that, I guess. Sure.
Alright.
Alright. So y'all plotted your maneuver and
Mm-hmm.
moved and everything?
Dustin, go ahead and plot your starting and then your first turn, and then execute the movement for your first turn, and then plot your second turn.
Okay. Frigate.
We'll let you move.
Sorry.
Well, it could be complicated if you choose to enter combat with Brad.
Okay.
So, turn 2.
Starting velocity is... plotting my first move. Executing.
Alrighty. Got my second turn plotted, Brad. How you doing over there?
Working on it.
Alright. So we're waiting for Dustin to catch up. Dustin is doing
Plotting my second turn.
tiny first turn. I guess you got to see how the wind is going to go. It's okay. You're going to have a little bit of wind coming your way here in a second.
Remind me on turns again. It's go
Counterclockwise is negative.
Yeah, I mean.
Port and starboard.
Movement of that. Do I turn, move, turn half the distance, move, turn the other half distance, and move? Is that how it is?
So if you have two,
I'm only doing 2 clock faces. So.
Okay, so you divide it in half.
Yeah.
So you do. You turn the dial 1,
okay,
and then you move.
Yeah.
And then you turn the dial again, and then you move the second
move,
lower half.
Turn, move. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to
I'm
make
ready
sure
to execute my second turn.
All right, let's go ahead and roll for initiative. For combat.
Quattro.
Yay! All right, so that means I'm going to engage you combat last. complete our movement.
Okey-doke.
Let's see, that's supposed to be
Alright.
like that. Okay, so my DD1, which is the SDV. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Turn it on. And then move 8. I did not think this through well enough. And then my cruiser is gonna turn 1. Nice. And move 8.
You brought shrimp, by the way. Some cocktail sauce and some horseradish if you're into that.
We've got tartar sauce as well, but if they're not breaded, that seems a little weird. Here we go. What are we doing? 8 inches. Here we go. This is on the edge of the table, so I'm going to go like that, kind of cheat a little bit. And these two go straight on. So these two are probably going to see combat this round. 8. And the long night of whaling is about to get real cozy. Here we
The
go.
long night of waiting.
That's just in reference to, you know, we were supposed to start at 7 p.m. Central Time, and it's now 8:33 Central Time. That's okay. Everybody's got lives. How did this go?
It's totally coming after both of us at the same time.
Don't mess with Texas, man.
All right. So let's look at some ranges.
Alrighty. What are we in range for now?
Not much. 14 inches to my closest chip.
31. That is that 29?
That is 30, right
That's
on the money.
30. Okay. What is this guy? That looks like 28. Okay. Does anyone remember how to shoot?
It's been a while.
All right,
That's
so
enough. Alright.
I think the pulse torpedoes have a maximum range of 30.
The 30 through 36. They have a
It's-
max range of 30.
It's 30 for pulse torpedoes. It's 36 for Class 3 beams.
Right. Okay.
All right, so I go last.
I go first.
Dustin, shoot at people.
Woohoo!
Wait, did you execute a second move?
Yeah, it was the same as the first.
Oh, okay, okay.
You moved 1 inch.
Yep, it kind of
Yep.
looks like it.
I did.
All right, Dustin, what are you doing?
Oh, let's see. Our destroyers might be in range. Well, I got a Class 2 beam that can hit you, maybe.
Yeah.
And what about my light cruiser? The light cruiser's not going to far away.
Do you want water or anything? Ice water? Diet Dr. Pepper?
24 is range 2, right?
Yeah.
So all three.
Within the range.
These 3 ships are within range.
Ooh,
So let's do something, shall we?
yeah. What do you got?
Let's start with the destroyer. Class 1 beam at a range, but I can't hit you with 1 Class 2 beam.
Woo! Who are you firing at?
Firing at the Bowie.
All right.
Whatever that short guy is.
What is your Intrepid class named?
D1.
All right, so D1, the Intrepid class, is firing at Bowie. Bowie.
Is that Bowie or Bowie?
Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie.
I'm a transplant. That's my excuse.
So am I. But.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
5.
So it hits on a 4 or greater. So it hit on 5.
Yeah, 1 box. Woohoo. Okay, that's enough for my destroyer. You can't do anything else. It's good times. But my light cruiser should have 2 Class 2s that are in range. Let's see if I also get lucky on those. One of them hit.
One
And you
It's a
reroll.
6,
Yeah.
so booyah. Just
So 1
2.
damage.
And then...
Wait, the 6 does 2 damage.
And then 6 you roll again.
Is it 1 damage and roll again, or 2 damage and roll again?
I thought it was
Oh,
1
wow.
damage and roll again.
That's what I think we played it before, is 1 damage and roll again.
Do you wanna
Okay.
double check your book?
Yeah, let me pull up the book here.
Yeah, what if that was like a railgun shot? Hit your water tank.
Ah.
Oh no, we're drowning.
Are you saying that you lost bottle containment?
Alright, one moment while he double checks the rule book. Season 4, huh? Wonder when that's gonna come on Amazon Prime.
Next year,
Probably.
the same time. The only reason
I'll be waiting a long
that
time.
season 3 was on is because they just finished getting it to DVD.
Oh, I see.
What am I looking for? Full thrust light. Or
Alright. Well, 1, maybe 2 damage on that guy. While we're waiting, should we execute the battle cruiser?
yeah.
Go for it.
I got a class 2 and 1 class 3.
There it is. Quick reference sheet.
Let's try that.
Firing at the Jim Bowie again?
Yeah, same guy.
Alright.
Oh, that
All
was
misses.
horrible. And then, how far was that away again? What do I gotta roll for my post torpedo here?
You have to roll 2 hit. What is it?
21 inches.
21 inches is, I think, a 5 to hit.
Alright, here we go. Ah, 4, blast. It went like this.
It was dramatic. Just like that. You watched it all go by.
Alright, well, all the ships that were in range are done being in range.
Okay.
We just need to figure out if you need to take one more box of damage or not.
Pulse torpedo.
This is a beam.
It's actually, it was 21 inches.
Yeah.
It's 4 to hit.
Oh, I hit
Oh,
you
you
there.
hit.
I gotta roll
So
again.
roll
for damage.
5.
Wow.
Yes.
One.
Jeez.
Two,
Good job.
three, four,
Galaxy
five.
class.
3.
Yeah. Is that a check?
So that's, 3.
Threshold
call.
check.
6
Threshold
is
check.
2 damage, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Guess you gotta
Okay.
take extra
Be
bucks.
fast.
Is 2 damage and roll again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the same thing with the torpedo?
No.
You totally shredded the Jim Bowie.
Seriously?
It's down to
It's
one
down to
box
one.
now.
Well, that's no good. I mean, you
Because
still got all
the
your
pulse
guns in
torpedo.
there.
We should have done light cruisers and heavy cruisers.
I gotta do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 threshold checks.
Well, you only
Which you just do the
You
one.
just do the last
Alright.
one.
So roll all your beams at once.
Alright.
So what's the number here? 1, 2, 3?
Yep. So
Yeah.
3 or lower kills
Clear
it.
lower, okay.
Oh.
2 of them are gone. Now we're gonna get rid of these.
All right. Now here's the tricky one. Go ahead and roll your fire control on your
Fire
destroyer that
control.
only has 1 fire control.
Oh,
Then roll your
Down
engines.
engines.
3 or lower kills your engines.
Oh,
All right.
All right. So you lost 2 weapons.
There's 2 weapons out of that, but Jim Bowie's limping along here.
All right.
Okay, you still got 2 class 2 beams. I was hoping those would go away.
Okay. Are you done with yours?
I am done executing.
Alright. Well, the Jim Bowie's going to take out some wrath. First off, firing at
Hit D1.
D1 over here, which it's 14, so that's what, 2 dice or
It's a
is it
class
4
2?
dice? Yeah,
You
two
get-
class
you get-
class 2s.
Yeah, that's 2 dice then.
So 2 class 2s, just 2 dice.
Yes.
Okay. It would be 2 if it was in 12. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. What does that hit?
What's the hit
One
on
hit.
his beams again? 4 higher?
Yeah, 4 higher hits.
So
One
I
hit.
got 1 hit on the D1.
Okay. Now let's
The
see.
bigger guy's gotta be in range of something.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. We can target 3 with the battle cruiser, so as our range of everything.
Oh man, your battle cruiser has all the arcs.
Yeah.
You can fire both your pulse torpedoes.
Yep. That's the plan. Alright, so we'll save. Okay, so we are going to fire. First off, We're gonna land some damage to some pulse torpedoes.
Remember that Sovereign's only a light cruiser, so you could totally destroy it with pulse torpedoes.
So we are going to fire
You could destroy destroyer too.
pulse torpedoes at that. So we are at 22. What's that to hit?
22 is 4.
4 to hit. Both pulse torpedoes.
Oh,
Both hit.
two
All right,
hits.
roll for damage.
Roll for damage, 1 for each.
5
5 damage.
That's pretty nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threshold check. Unless you're gonna attack.
And we'll fire one of the beam 2s at that one as well here. So that misses. All right. Now the beam 3s at.
Alright, you want me to do a threshold check?
Yeah,
Are you done attacking?
Go ahead. I'm going
so
to
I
attack
need
a
to roll.
different one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Since you guys,
I lost 2 of my beams.
since you guys both fired your pulse torpedoes, I was wrong.
Really?
It's actually 5s to hit.
5s to hit.
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
let's just play force because that's what we play.
Yeah.
Alright, fire controls. I lost a fire control.
Oh dear.
Engines. I lost an engine. Oh no. It was just the level, it was the first threshold check, and I lost 3 things.
This is a bad dice.
Alright, and then we're going to fire some
Those engines are so long, they're easy to hit.
beam 3s at. Actually. So 24 to 36 is 1 dice. 12 to 24 is 2 dice, right?
For a class 3, yeah.
For class 3? Okay. I'm going to fire
Yes.
2 class 3s at this guy right here.
Oh.
My destroyer?
Yeah.
But you already gave it 1 damage. 1.
2, 4.
2s, they gotta get rolled again.
4.
What is 2 damage, right?
Yeah, 2
So that's
2
4
damage.
plus
4
whatever you roll,
damage.
yeah.
Plus.
You don't roll again.
So that's 7 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 box left. Threshold check. 1, 2, level 3.
Sorry.
1, 2 are gone. Taking out my class 1 beams.
Alright.
Fire control is good. Engines. Lost 1 engine.
We're still out of range.
Alright.
Are you?
I only have beamed class 2s.
Oh, yeah.
So. Yep, these 2 are.
All right. I think that means it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Finally.
Shoot something.
Finally.
Not me.
All right. What do we got?
Firing at the William Hobby.
I don't.
You're at
That's
30,
30.
31.
That's above 30. Ah, that sucks. Well, the Long Night of Wailing is going to shoot 2 beam 3s at you.
At the Hobby.
Yep.
Alright.
I always forget. Which side
One
is
hit.
starboard on?
So right.
Left is the same number of letters as port.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. And at 31, that's it. So I gave you 1 damage.
You scratched my paint.
Yeah. Beautiful paint job.
Thank you.
All right, and that won my turn.
Alrighty.
Light cruiser. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. When you get done plotting, we're gonna. We will do our movement.
1 moment, please. Also lost an engine on that guy.
So a question in chat was asked by Fencer777, who's the only guy. I'm going to show you our SSD that we're using from the Full Thrust Lightbook. Each of the engines, can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. Each of the engines each of the ships has 2 engine boxes. So when we do threshold checks, we're rolling for each of the boxes. Thank you for your question.
Refresh my memory on turns that are only 1 clock face.
Click and move.
It's click and move, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
And if it's an odd number of movement, you round it up first or round down.
You round
So
down.
Round down.
Round down first and then up, okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move.
But if you're only moving 1 click, you just click and you move.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's roll for initiative.
4.
3.
I got it.
The mighty 1.
I got it.
All right. I get to go last again.
There you go.
Well, it goes clockwise, right?
Are we ready to move?
All right.
All right.
So let's execute our moves. The Odyssey, which is my SDV model, is going to click again. So
Came off my base.
click.
No.
And he's going to move 12. Which puts him...
Oops, wrote that down wrong.
right here. Okay.
10.
All right. Light cruiser is clicking. Bloop. And 12. We're not being super precise because it doesn't really matter. We're just here to have fun.
Some of us need to go to bed soon.
Alright, there we go. Move this guy here. And this guy we're moving. Right. Where's 8?
This is about to get ugly, isn't it?
Yeah, this is gonna get a little ugly.
My ships are like right on top of each other.
Alrighty. I totally expect the Jim Bowie to completely explode this round.
So what you're saying is we're not doing it clockwise?
Hmm?
We're not doing combat clockwise? Because I'd love to go before you.
I'm talking about this guy right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Some poor crewman on the inside has like a plastic sheet over the last bit of hole that's there, and he's holding it and putting some duct tape on it right
It's an
now.
emergency bulkhead.
That's right.
Like those engines were down.
Getting some of that spray insulation. Quick! Get me another can!
Close the hole!
Okay. That should be the correct booster.
Oh, hey, there's shrimp in here.
Didn't I tell him that when I crashed into the door?
Brandon found the shrimp.
Alright, I got initiative, right?
Yes, you do.
Alright, so this guy's got one little doodad hit point left, right? Let's see if my limping destroyer can do something. We're definitely in range 1, right? Definitely
Yeah.
in range 1, okay.
Yeah.
So, my destroyer, D1, will target Bowie. I think that one is in arc. Yeah.
So D1 is shooting at Bowie.
Yep. And we get 2 hits. That's more than enough to kill.
And Bowie goes down.
Oh, sad panda.
Do a barrel roll. Alright, what do we got next? My light cruiser, which I have named LC. will now target, what was this guy called again?
The Thomas Moody.
The Thomas Moody?
Yes.
Okay, what arcs do we got in range here? Are we in range 1?
Oh, you are in forward arc.
Yeah. Forward arc of
Range 2. Okay, so.
Really?
Yeah, I measured it, Ken.
I'm gonna measure this right. Base to base, bruh.
I was measuring base to base. Told you.
Yeah, totally range 2.
Alright, so I got 3 range 2s, but I'm at range 2, so I'll get a roll 3.
One hit for a double, so reroll.
Hits.
Just the heavy cruiser. No, we don't have a heavy cruiser, sorry.
But you have battle cruiser.
The battle cruiser.
What's the name of the battle cruiser?
BC. Will now target Moody, was it?
Yes.
So, ooh, that's
It's gonna
definitely
fire everything, aren't you?
major
Yeah.
forward arc action
Yeah.
going on here. So
This is going to.
there's our class 3 and another class 3 and a class 2. The class 1s are out of range. But here we go.
Are you saving your pulse torpedoes for something else?
I'm gonna do them next.
Oh,
He's saving them for.
It's got savers. So we have
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reroll that one. 5 hits.
5. Threshold check. Would you like me to do that first?
No, I'm still doing my pulse torpedoes.
Okay.
2 pulse torpedoes.
So its range, it's 18 inches, so it's 4 to hit,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 to hit.
No, they
hits.
both
No
missed. No.
That's because our ship is so narrow.
Yeah, just
Look at it profile.
It's
That's
like-
the reason why.
It's like
Yeah.
fencing.
You just gotta make sure your profile is always
Yeah, you
pointed
just don't
at
go
the enemy.
broadside on this thing and you're fine.
All right. Well, you gotta throw it. Wait, is my destroyer? in
All right, I
range
gotta do
also?
my threshold checks. Pulse torpedoes.
Just outside of range 2.
Alright.
I cannot hit you with my destroyer.
Pulse torpedoes. We're still okay. Beam weapon.
So on a 1, you're knocking stuff out.
Beam weapons, we're okay. And fire control. We're still okay.
I'm gonna do something. Come
And
on.
ships or engines. We're still okay.
Alright.
Man.
You hit him, but you can't really
did.
tell.
Alright. Okay, let's see here. It is my turn, right? You're done doing combat?
Yeah, I'm all
Right,
out.
okay.
My last destroyer's
So
out
I'm
of
just
range.
depending on, I'm just trying to figure out if
Can
I
you
take
shoot
that guy out.
everything at that guy?
And then
Because you might miss.
How many boxes does your Voyager have left? Your DD1?
It's got one box.
Has one box.
this was these two. They were going to go at it and do that. So I'm actually going to start off firing at BC over here.
My battle cruiser.
Yes. So that's
Was
21.
pristine, won't be now.
21. I'm going to fire two pulse torpedoes first off.
4 high. 4 high. Oh, what is it?
Oh, miss.
All right, and then
See, he's got that profile going
Just
horizontal.
this way.
and then let's see. Do I want to save anything for the other guy? Yeah, just the beam 3s for BC. And the 2 beam 3s.
Oh,
Oh, one hit.
One hit.
You're all fired.
Man, those Texas Republic guys kind of can't shoot.
That's because everything's so big. It's unwieldy. All right, now we're just gonna fire our beam 2 at D1 over here. See if we can knock him out. And
Yes!
it's a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
Or like they show the
and-
ship doing sometimes in the series, which doesn't make sense, but
Yeah.
Doesn't that happen in atmosphere though? All right.
All right. Now let's see here. We're probably gonna get wailed on
Mm-hmm.
badly.
well, you guys do
All right. The
that.
light
I'm gonna go
hobby is going to try and.
Your hobby is got
what are
3
we at
dice
today?
there, or if you shoot at this guy.
Am I at? I'm just over 12 though. I'm 12 and a
Are you
half.
sure?
Yeah.
No. Right there.
12 and a quarter.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. So 3 dice at either one of them.
So, but it
Taste
can fire.
water and the shrimp's in the fridge.
All right. 2
Got
at
some-
this dude.
Okay.
Some Z's in there.
Of
One-
course you.
one hit.
Yeah. 1 hit on The Long Night of Wailing.
Yes. And then
Are these like air conditioning coils on the top of it?
No,
Yes.
those are. This ship is scaled 1 in 20,000. Those are buildings. People live in those little things. Those
Kind of
then-
exposed there.
Well,
the,
it's a big.
What is this? Twilight Princess? Is that the one?
Yeah, that is
I'm
Twilight
just
Princess.
Gonna fire one at that guy.
All right.
That misses. Okay, that's no combat for that. Now the Davy Crockett.
See, this is David Crockett is kind of scared.
Yeah.
Don't want to get hit.
David Crockett, you got 2. Yeah, he's gonna have to fire everything he's got. Right there. Just 2 dice from the David Crockett towards
All right.
Twilight Princess here.
Oh, two
2
hits.
hits. Way to go, Mr. Crockett.
All right. Does that end your
And
turn?
That ends combat for my turn.
All right. So we've determined this is 14 inches from here.
Yes.
So that means it's a 3 to hit on pulse torpedoes. All right. Firing both pulse torpedoes at William P. Hobby, my favorite airport. Neither one of
Really narrow ships. That's what I'm telling you.
Did you name it after the airport?
Okay, so at 14, that's 1 dice, 2, it's 5 dice total.
5 dice.
So 5 beams coming at Hobby from the Long Night of Wailing. And we have 2. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That's a lot of 3s. Where were they when I was rolling for my other stuff?
That was 4 damage?
Yeah, total
Okay.
4 damage.
Total 4. That's 1 threshold check for now.
All right, Twilight Princess is going to fire 3, actually. How far was this?
That was 12 and a half.
Okay, so it's going to fire 3 dice at you.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits on the Davy Crockett.
All right, and Odyssey is going to fire 2 dice at Crockett. And get 2 hits.
2 hits.
All right.
Hit threshold checks.
Gotta plot my next move.
Okay.
And oh no, I did this wrong. This isn't Twilight Princess. You didn't do Twilight Princess. You did Awakening.
Alright, my D1 is dead.
See, this is why I have to have the same ship. So does that change? No, it doesn't change the damage. Okay. All right. So this is Awakening and Odyssey.
Awakening Odyssey.
That's Twilight Princess.
Okay.
All right, that's embarrassing. But that will end my turn. So let's plot some movement.
Hang on. I gotta do threshold check on the Hobby. Alright, it's okay there. Fire control. Okay. Engines. Oh! The Hobby lost its engines.
No.
Sheared completely off. Alright, and the Davy Crockett actually has a threshold check. And fire control. Okay, and... Okay. Well... This is going to be... Take this off the table.
All right. So we've gone quiet because we are plotting movement for turn 4. Last turn, the DD1 or D1, as Dustin called his Intrepid class model, lost its life, and we took pot shots at each other over here. Brad's done, I'm done. We're just waiting for Dustin to finish plotting his movement.
Alright, I'm good.
We'll roll for initiative.
Hey.
Got 5.
2.
I'm going first, finally! All right.
You're tied on initiative though. How the hell goes next?
All right. So complete your movement. BC1 is going 2.
All right, what do we got?
DD1 is still going 12.
Oh, this one's broke. Where did my other one go?
That one broke?
Yeah, it got sucked inside.
Oh. Okay, this is gonna get tight over here.
Because Hobby can't turn. So
and 12
is right here.
Oh,
Nestled
man.
underneath.
How do I do that?
and
Rocket.
12
I ran out of room.
Use golf rules.
And
It's too top heavy to do that.
It's okay. We'll mulligan it.
Stop tipping. Maybe
you stop tipping.
There, don't touch them. They're balanced on each other.
All right.
Oh dear.
So, are you in my forward? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
forward arc for
All right.
that one.
So, it's a 2+ to hit for pulse torpedoes from this distance.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire my 2 pulse torpedoes from Long Night of Whaling into William P. Hobby. 1 hit and
How much damage?
6 damage.
You didn't move that guy?
Oh, he stopped.
Uh,
All right, that is. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm going to
You're gonna
fire.
finish him off now.
I'm going to shoot my 2 beam 1s at him. He's got 1 left,
He's
right?
got one left.
Okay, I'm going to fire 1 beam 1. Oh! Get rid of those dice. Okay, a beam 2. Here we go. Ah! What else do I have? No!
This is gonna be.
Okay, here
this is
comes a
gonna-
beam 3. There we go.
Okay.
Jeez.
William P. Hobby is no more.
All right, so I have 1 beam 3 left. Let's make sure that we're within 12, which we are not.
I was hoping you'd put up a better fight.
So 2 dice
I'm gonna be going against like practically fresh forces here in a minute.
from Long Night of Whaling to Davy Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
2 dice. 2 hits. All right, now Awakening, not Twilight Princess, is going to fire 6 dice at you.
Goodbye, Davy Crockett.
5. I need another dice. Cameron isn't here, so we can't rely on his dice. All right, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's
Reroll
dead. He's dead.
6.
Davy Crockett is
Man,
blown up.
All right, now let's see here. Twilight
I'm
Princess
still gonna die.
is not within range.
Yes.
And the SDB is not within range.
I get
Next turn.
one.
Next
roll.
turn, buddy.
How do you know?
Well,
Because I'm moving really slow and you're
Yeah.
not.
I'm going to have to speed these 2 up to put them in range. All right. Well, that won my turn.
Is it my turn?
Justin's turn.
Okay,
We only have the.
here we go. Start from the little ship on our way up here. Centimeters, what? We are range 2, of course. My D2 is targeting your Moody, was it?
Yes.
With 2 class 2 beams. And 1 hit.
One hit.
Oh man, I still got a way to go, don't I? Alright, that guy can't do any more. So, how about the light cruiser? Still range 2, just barely though. So we got
3 dice.
2 class 2s. Come on, saying that now. I got this. And
2
2 hits.
And you can't do anything else. But my battle cruiser.
Can your battle cruiser actually hit something this time?
What we're about to find out. So, class 3, class 3, class 2. Then we'll do the torpedoes next. Right.
Oh.
1, 2, 3 hits.
Now for both torpedoes.
In range, it was 13.
14.
So,
3 to hit.
3 to hit.
And
1 hit.
1 hit.
For damage.
2 damage.
Man,
Threshold check.
how come you couldn't not take damage on that side? Alright.
Alright.
I can't shoot anything else at you, so.
Pulse torpedoes. 1 is out.
Ah. So a 2
We're at 2
or
or lower.
lower will do it now.
So, beam weapons. Okay, those are fine.
Fire con.
Fire control.
Oh, 1 is
We
out.
lost 1.
I don't think that really matters anymore, though.
No, it doesn't. And engines, the big mime.
Oh!
We lost the engines, and it is at 0 thrust, so it is sitting right there. All right, Thomas Moody. Okay, here we go. Basically, we're just gonna shoot a battle cruiser over there.
BC.
So
BC.
Is it the United Texas Republic or is it the United Texas?
It's United Federation of Texas.
UFT.
UFT. Yes, the UFT. There's a pulse torpedo towards BC.
And
That hits.
definitely hit.
Damage is 6.
Ouch.
Excellent. Soften him up.
That's a threshold check.
Alright, well, let's see if... What are we at range? 14? Did we say?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. So... we're gonna do... basically range 2s and range 3s and range 2s. So
Yep.
5 dice.
Oh.
1,
2, 3,
2, 3,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Wait, who? That was the battle cruiser.
Yeah, battle cruiser. So that's 5, and then no one is within 12. So that's all I can do.
Alright, threshold check time. Level 1. Pulse torpedoes. We're good. And the other guys, not good. Lost 2 of them. Fire cons. Lost a fire con. Engines. Lost an engine.
Oh.
I'm crippled, dude. It's gonna be an easy game for Brandon when he gets over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Give me time.
Alright,
Alright. So let me plot my movement.
Alright, my destroy.
I see what you did there.
Take these carcasses off the board for you to zoom by in.
All right. Waiting for Dustin, because Dustin's got to do a whole lot of movement over there.
And yeah, 2 of my ships are. I've lost an engine, so.
Have they really?
Yep.
Go hug the planet. You'll be safer that way.
I don't think I can
You can't
turn fast enough
fire
to get
through
over there. I've gone too far past the planet. Oh, what can I do? What can I do?
I can enjoy this. I hope I get initiative.
Hope I get initiative. That'll be fun.
Both engines, man. At least you're at 0. Every time I've lost both engines on one of these games, I end up, like, I'll be against Cameron, and Cameron will just start ignoring that ship.
Yeah.
Or, like, it loses a fire con, and it just starts ignoring that ship instead of having it be a target. just go off the board and go off into an adventure.
So currently one of my crewmen on board has taken the sheets off of their cot and painted a big sign that says "Come and take it," and put it right on the front front windscreen.
Yes. Gadsden flag. That's one way of doing it.
I just don't have enough maneuvering ability left to do anything useful.
All right. I got to do my DD1 first because it's complicated.
Okay.
Ready?
That's the
All right.
best I can do.
Roll initiative.
2.
3.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
All right. So DD1, the Odyssey, is going to click 1, move 6. Am I going to hit the planet? This might be bad. What happens if I hit the planet?
We never really defined what happens in that case.
6.
So we don't need this thing here anymore, do we?
Click 1.
Not necessarily.
It was just kind of there for looks, wasn't it?
Yeah. 6. Okay. This guy is click 1 and 12. So click.
My ships are all falling over.
You shouldn't have a problem with the Enterprise E. What are you doing over there? The D is kind of front heavy. I think I have to reprint that. Or just glue it to the base. Alright. 8 and 12. So that is 8. And
Seems not right.
I had to slow down last turn, so these two are kind of Johnny-come-lately to the party.
This guy can't turn very fast.
24.
Are you going to come up and kiss my battle cruiser?
20. And yeah. All right. Well, Brad has got all the initiative.
And well,
We're right on top of each other.
that's right. So, just out of curiosity, let's
You're seeing if you can
Distances.
score a kill.
That's
if I
the
can
only
get
guy that doesn't
anything
have any
else over
damage.
there. If I can make this interesting. No, it's still only 13 for that one. So, we're going to fire one pulse torpedo at BC right here.
Okay.
It's a
2 to hit.
probably a 2 to hit.
2 to hit.
5 hits and 3 damage.
It's a threshold check.
It's battlecruiser.
Oh, I thought he was targeting this destroyer. Never mind.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
Still
Still a threshold check.
fire some beam 1s right there at BC. No hits. And
Those are really just for like point defense anyway. They're the
beam-
French tickler of the of the lasers.
beam 2 and beam 3 at that one right there.
So 4s hit for higher. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threshold check.
So you have a threshold check on 2 of your ships.
Yep.
Go ahead and complete that threshold check.
Alright, let's start with the battle cruiser. Pulse torpedoes. Captain. Beams. Lost all of them.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
Firecon. Lost a Firecon. Down to 1. Engines. Kept my engine. My only engine I have left. Alright, destroyer.
So does that? It just has a pulse torpedo left.
It has 2 pulse torpedoes.
Oh, it has both of them. Okay.
Yes. And I lost 2 of my beams. And fire con. Lost my fire con.
Yes!
Just making it interesting
What's the
before
point?
I go down in flames.
Lost an inch or two just to make it better.
Alright. Alright, so that's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here. Let's see here. Twilight Princess is... Is that 12 or 13? Good sense.
That's about
13.
Very nice.
So, Twilight Princess to LC is going to be... Am I blocking the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll 3 beam 2s at range 2, so it's 3 dice. Right? 2 hits.
It's a threshold check.
Alright, and then that'll be it for Twilight Princess. Odyssey. How's this guy doing? How much does he have left?
Four? Got 4.
How much does he have left?
5.
Okay. Well,
One of them can shoot back, the other one can't. So.
yeah. Alright, so we are easily within 12. So you're going to get 6 dice. 2 beam 2s and 2 beam 1s.
At LC?
At LC. 2, 3, 4. 4.
Still alive.
Alright.
Barely.
I got the threshold check.
Got the duct tape out.
Anything else gonna shoot at that?
Nope. Well, I don't know, Brad, how's your battle cruiser going?
Oh, we're hunky dory over here.
Yeah?
Pretty good. You know, sitting back on some sweet tea, watching everything go down.
Don't move 5s or greater to hit. You've got 1 hit. No, it's a pulse.
Oh, okay.
Hits. 2 damage. Alright. So that is the pulse torpedoes from Long Night of Solace to the battle cruiser Thomas Moody. You know, I don't think Moody would be as big of a personality as, like, Bowie. Like, that should be a Bowie.
Maybe it will next
Maybe,
round.
maybe.
Next time.
Alright, so we're at 24. So these 2 can fire 1. So we're going to fire my 2 beam 3s into
the Moody.
Into the Moody. And 1 hit.
1 hit.
Okay. So now we are range 2 with Awakening. So I'm going to shoot 2 dice into this guy from Awakening.
1.
That didn't count. It fell out of my hand. All right. No hits. That's the end of my turn.
He somehow survived. That thing
Do
is
we
so
have questions
tough.
in the chat over there?
Oh, we do. What do we got? What do we got? Can't.
Right, you're still alive, so I'm gonna do this threshold check.
FTL with.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I lost 2 beams. I lost my last fire con.
So how many of your ships can fire now?
I kept my engine now. I got 1 ship that can fire. No wait, hold on. Yep, I got 1 ship that can fire.
Battle cruiser cannot fire.
My battle cruiser can fire, but all it has left are 2 pulse torpedoes. Everything else cannot fire.
Alright.
Everything else can't fire.
This is the only guy that can do something.
All right. So you gonna do it?
Did. Oh, I haven't gone yet. have I?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oops.
So that's a 2 to hit. So
If I target him,
well, I mean, why would you roll a like 4 to hit when you could do a 2 to hit?
Come on.
That's so
4
4.
against me. I'm only gonna just shoot at whatever's in front of me.
Yeah.
there's no way I can win right now. So I'm gonna do the
And that's
best.
my fault. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do the best I can to even the odds for whoever's left on the field. What do I gotta roll to hit that red guy over there?
5, I think.
Awakening is that Odyssey?
That's Awakening, isn't it?
This is a Long Night of Wailing, or this is Awakening. You are 19, so that is a. We said a 4 earlier, even though it's a 5.
Well, do you want a 4 or a 5?
It's a 4, because we already said 4.
Here we go. 2 pulse torpedoes coming your way.
I could kill Awakening.
Got you with 1.
All right, roll for damage. 2 damage.
That was so gonna be a 6. Did you see that? It was like, and then it fell on the tail.
Well, that puts Awakening at a threshold check.
That may save you.
It's my first threshold check of the game, by the way.
He's rubbing it in.
I have lost 2.
Oh dear.
2 beams.
2 beams are out of commission with the threshold check. Fire control. Thank goodness. And agents.
Okay.
Good.
That would have been awesome if like that one threshold
Oh, yeah.
just like took out like 5 systems.
Well, all it has to do is take out the fire control. That's it. All right. That's the end of... Are you done?
Yeah, I can't
All right.
do anything else.
Plotting turn 6.
You know, I think there should be like a change to the rules. Like, if you have no fire cons, you can still shoot. It's just like highly unlikely that you'll hit anything. Like,
So what you're saying is...
You're free shooting?
yeah.
What you're saying is we need to introduce like a D12 or a D20 into the game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Because it seems kind of silly in space. Like, even if you don't like have a computer to help you target, you can still throw something out the window.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it'll hit.
Quick, dump some garbage out the back and let's see if it hits them. Sir, there are a bunch of leftover McDonald's ketchup packets smearing the comms.
We've been jammed.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta plan our movements. Not that I can do anything, but
You can slow down, make yourself an easy target,
Yeah.
or turn.
You
and
can
head towards
baste
the
yourself
planet.
with barbecue sauce or something like that.
I still want to include ramming into it someday.
Ramming is in
full version?
is in the full
In the
version.
full version.
Yeah.
I don't
We're
know
not playing the full version. I mean, that's not ramming anything today, but
Yes.
yeah, ramming is definitely in the full version.
Or self-detonation. That would be fun too.
I think what we're gonna do next is armor and shields and fighters and missiles. We talked about that earlier today.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the easiest thing to do, and then we could start talking about like other beam weapons like grazers and
I like green lasers.
speaking of crazy.
well, they're like gamma
Oh.
gamma ray lasers. There's like plasma torpedoes. There's wave kind of things. There's lots of stuff.
We were gonna do the point thing for that, right?
Yeah, we have to. When we introduce that stuff, we do need to start
Yeah, everyone gets 10
put in,
points
like-
or something like that.
point values, CPV or NPV or something like that. All right, so if you were done plotting, let's roll for initiative.
6.
Seriously?
One.
Yep.
All right. Well.
All right.
At least I get one more shot off before I'm gone.
All right. Execute movement.
Done.
D2. Moving this 8.
Well, y'all, I think this just was one big misunderstanding.
Get over here.
And then
Oh, boy.
6.
Oh, we are
Gonna be
literally
on top
we
of
are
each other.
literally on top of each other. dude.
Okay. Does that one have any fire control or weapons on it at all?
So, how do you handle the arc when you're right on top of each other? Are you in my rear arc, my forward arc?
I'm gonna say forward arc. This is not good for me because this has put me at a odd disadvantage.
Is your battle cruiser have movement too?
Yeah, yeah, they're all in poor shape. This guy, he can't. He's gonna go right into the planet if somebody doesn't destroy him here. I mean, I suppose I could try to turn him, but what's the point? I can't do anything.
Grasshopper. This is the full thrust light rules.
You can find it on their website.
Yeah, you can find it at Ground Zero Games website. You can also get it off mechworld.dz. This is the Mech World version of it. We're just using the full thrust light. This is the Red Fleet.
There we go.
So it's the one where the battlecruiser has 2 pulse torpedoes.
Not really. I can only shoot 2 torpedoes.
It looks like the PDF that Fencer 777 put in the. Oh, that's Grasshopper. Oh, well, I can't read, so.
Grasshopper.
The PDF that Fencer put in the chat is the PDF for these. For the ships that we're using.
I got an ish, so here we go.
All right. Oh.
I guess I gotta shoot at the big guy. That's the only thing I got. I can get both torpedoes with. So
all right.
BC to the ship with buildings on it.
Are we saying is this 2 or 3?
Huh?
It's every 6 inches.
Every 6 inches.
What do we got?
He's got, it's 8.
All right, so it's 3 to hit.
3 to hit.
One of them hit.
Okay, roll for damage. Okay, 3 damage on Long Night of Solace.
You knocked off one of the buildings.
All right, that's it?
It was an orphanage.
It's like I knocked the satellite off a building.
Okay, Brad, it's your turn.
All right.
I can't shoot anything else, so I'm done.
We got...
Let me know when I'm dead. I'm gonna be
Oops. We gotta see what are we at with this guy right here. Twilight Princess is 24.
So that's a 5 to hit?
So we're 1 pulse torpedo over at Twilight Princess. That misses.
And that is a big whiff and rolling 1.
Let's see. It's at 24, so I got 2 beam 3s and a beam 2. 'Cause why not?
Who would have guessed that ship would be firing at my ship?
I know. So that's 1, 2, 3 damage.
All right, 1, 2, 3. It's a threshold check.
Let me see if...
That's totally a range 1 from you.
Yeah, it probably is. Nothing else is. And just because we're angry Texans right now.
You're shooting at me?
2 dice, 2 dice.
We got some ammunition we gotta use before we blow up. That's no hits.
All right, I'm gonna do my threshold checks for Twilight Princess. Lost it at 1. No losses there. Let's do our fire cons. I just lost both of my fire cons on Twilight Princess.
Yeah!
You gotta be
Way
shot.
to go, Moody.
Engines. And
And
just
both
lost both
engines.
my engines. Those dice are terrible. Get them out of here. All right.
That's gonna be a new internet meme, isn't it?
Okay, all right. Well, Twilight Princess doesn't matter anymore. Thank you very much. Odyssey is going to fire 6 dice into LC.
You don't really need to fire that many.
What's LC at?
It's got 1 hitbox.
Oh, it's got 1 hitbox? Well, I will fire my 2 beam 1s at it. Well, he can only fire 1 thing, so I got to fire everything at it.
A little bit of overkill, but...
All right, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's got
He did. He's still
6
rolling.
damage. All right. So go ahead and knock that guy off. Odyssey has killed LC. Wait, isn't that LC?
Oh, sorry, did I pull the wrong one? Yeah, sorry. What did I pull? That was DD2. Boom.
Alrighty. Awakening. How many boxes does this guy have left?
DD2?
Oh, lots of them.
He's got
Yeah,
4.
he's good.
Oh, no, the battle cruiser?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, well, Awakening's going to attack DD2. He's only got his 2 beam 2s. So that's 4 dice. 2 damage.
Really?
Yep. Nope, this guy.
Oh, my bad. He's still alive.
How much does he have left?
2.
2. Okay. So Long Night of Solace is going to fire 2 beam 1s into this guy. Into DD2.
Oh, wow.
3 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright.
Boom!
And
Now I can go with.
he's going to fire his 2... How far is this? This
I think
12?
we said 14 or something like that. Let me double check.
No, it's 17.
Oh, okay, so it's 4.
Yeah.
4 to hit. Okay, so we're gonna roll. One hit,
One hit.
and the damage is 4. Okay.
Threshold check.
And then he's gonna launch. So it's 17. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
He could go down.
Yeah, 5
If you
dice.
hit them all. Aim well, little Covenant troopers. Aim well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's gone. In the hole.
6. All
There
right.
goes the Thomas Moody, everyone.
I am somehow still alive.
I guess we'll plot movement for the final turn.
The final turn.
How many? You only have 3 engines, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. That one doesn't matter. Six. 12. So 2. Okay, and DD1. Oh no, this is DD1. DD2 is in there. Okay. Roll for initiative.
6.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. Dang it. All right. All right. So let's plot
I'm
movement.
not gonna be able to shoot anything. We're gonna blow right past each other.
All right. So 2 inches.
I was going pretty fast when I came up on you, and now I only got 1 engine, so it's gonna take me a while to slow down. 2. Okay. Now SDV is more complicated with a 2-click turn. So we are 12 and 2. Okay, so I'm gonna move 1 click and 6. 1 click and oh, 6. Take my phone.
Yep. Alrighty.
I got initiative, but you're outside of my arc.
Neither one of us have pulse torpedo arc anymore.
Oh, sorry about that. So I am done shooting. That was the greatest initiative ever.
All right, so you are in 1 beam 3, beam 2, both beam 1s. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely out of pulse torpedo arc. Okay, so Long Night of Solace is gonna shoot at you for the greater hit. 3 plus 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threshold check.
All right, Awakening does not have any arc. Odyssey.
So does the full version include any information about self-destruct? Like, could you get really close to another ship and then initiate a self-destruct?
Yes. You are 14 inches away.
That's what I would do right now.
It's a beam 2, so I'm going to shoot 1 dice into this guy. I'm going to use this dice. Okay, that's it.
I live to fight another day, but I got a threshold check.
Yeah.
Oh. Lost my last fire con.
We're coming up on an hour. Do you want to call it, or do you
Lost
want to
my
keep
last
going?
engine. Well, if you want target practice, we can keep going. But that guy
Okay.
cannot change course and cannot fire. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say I win. All right.
Just like in most of the Halo games.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What is it? The Covenant always win the space war, and the humans always win the ground war.
That's right.
All right. Well, that was game 1, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Do we have another game in us?
I don't know if I do. we were camping last night.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired too because we were camping and I didn't have my CPAP machine. Yes, I'm an old fart for those of you watching.
You're not that old.
So I didn't sleep very well without the machine.
We're sorry we didn't do this. Weren't able to get on the stream earlier. It's just due to everything
Some
in
people
life.
were late. Some people bailed at the last minute.
Just so you all know that I'm always going to be late. 6 kids.
Yes.
6 kids. What are you, a Mormon?
I am.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again.
Happy gaming.
Keep your stick on the ice.